won't stop. Hell and back, it ain't 110 drop. Goddamn, I love her swag. She's so bad. She even look better in the Gucci bag. I don't mean to brag, but she match my swag. Better any nigga than she ever had. I'm with Damo, Silly's on auto. Deal moves by you, me and Juice on the go.
Gucci on my chick, Gucci bad as shit. I bought her birthday, she happy as shit.
A real Southside representative. Twice up tour.
We do this shit for no reason. Everything we do is bleedery. Red bottoms and they bleedery. Pistol whip him till he bleedery. Shooting out infinity. Make a ticket like the lottery. White girl color Hillary. Perk 30, trying to find some demon chasing, singing harmony. Take a chance like Monopoly. We need private.
Cut no TV. Street hottest vlogger. If you my bleed, you my blood. Twice missing. A real Southside representative. Twice up tour.
We do this shit for no reason. Everything we do is bleedery. Red bottoms and they bleedery. Pistol whip him till he bleedery. Shooting out infinity. Make a ticket like the lottery. White girl color Hillary. Perk 30, trying to find some demon chasing, singing harmony. Take a chance like Monopoly. We need property. We do this shit for no reason. Everything we do is bleedery. Red bottoms and they bleedery. Pistol whip him till they bleedery. Shooting out infinity. Make a ticket like the lottery. White girl color Hillary. Perk 30, trying to find some demon chasing, singing harmony. Take a chance like Monopoly. We need property. Twice do this shit for no reason. Everything I do is bleedery. Block 30 and it's bleedery. Little mama add jiggery. In the city undefeated. Good gas, 1 ounce me. 28 on the scallopy. Billie Jean Moonwalker. Top status thriller. Papa perky off of early. 7 Messiah, I'm out to carry. Heavy artillery came in from Germany. Tried to chance, roll the dice, I need property. Big goop on a trolley from Cali. Big blown cookies fresh out the baby. Designer got out, that needs your money. Still serving junkies out, buddy. I go to the dinners, then straight to the pharmacy. Said he got lean, but it's foolery. Everything he do is fuckery. Fly to Houston for some Texas down there. 2 twin sisters, money in my hockey. Why do these niggas be hating? Is it because that I'm bleedery? Is it because your bitch gleasing me? Is it because that I'm kiki? A lot of niggas just be mini-me. We do this shit for no reason. Everything we do is bleedery. Red bottoms and they bleedery. Pistol whip him till he bleedery. Shooting out infinity. Make a ticket like the lottery. White girl color Hillary. Perk 30, trying to find some demon chasing, singing harmony. Take a chance, let me
in the kitchen when I'm whipping it. Trying to put my whole team on. The money coming, I'ma flip it. In my city, I'm a king. Your baby mother blowing dope. And she got me on a ringtone. These niggas, they don't want no smoke with me. Load it up and let it rain. In the kitchen when I'm whipping. Trying to put my whole team on. The money coming, I'ma flip it. In my city, I'm a king. Your baby mother blowing dope. And she got me on a ringtone. These niggas, they don't want no smoke with me. Load it up and let it rain.
All of my niggas be whipping it, and all of my niggas be flipping it. It's a lot of niggas from my city be hating, cause all of my niggas be getting me. What the fuck is you mad for? Cause we counting them 50s, them 20s, them Benjamins. Let the money stack up like a pyramid. Cop the work, I'll be back when I finish. Niggas go get the money, then it's back to the trenches. Niggas fucking up my capitalism. They hit a nigga with the Mac and the glizzy. Yeah, if it ain't about the bread, I ain't interested. They get mad at the fact that I'm different. Now the niggas, they want me to ball. They don't say it, but I know they be pushing it. I'm rolling and smoking the ounce of that onion, my nigga, that bubble, my nigga. In this bitch with my brothers, my nigga, yeah. Came from under the gutter, my nigga, yeah. Taking over the game for the winner, we holding it down for the summer, my nigga, yeah. Do this shit cause I love her, my nigga. The money don't stop, it keep coming, we get it in.
In the kitchen when I'm whipping, trying to put my whole team on. The money coming, I'ma flip it. In my city, I'm a king. Your baby mother blowing dope. And she got me on a ringtone. These niggas, they don't want no smoke with me. Load it up and let it rain. In the kitchen when I'm whipping, trying to put my whole team on. The money coming, I'ma flip it. In my city, I'm a king.
Slide in your block with 100 shots. Shots at your chest make you milli rock. We might burn down on your trap spot. My niggas feeling like jackpot. My niggas wanting the whole pot. My niggas getting it, don't stop. My niggas flipping it, don't stop. My niggas getting it, don't stop. Slide in your block with 100 shots. Shots at your chest make you milli rock. We might burn down on your trap spot. My niggas feeling like jackpot. My niggas wanting the whole pot. My niggas getting it, don't stop. My niggas flipping it, don't stop. My niggas getting it, don't stop. My niggas pop out and work out. Feds coming, we skirt out. Nigga got beat, then we rock out. I met your bitch house with cock out. I was just taught just to ball out. Drink everything and don't call out. Me and my niggas, we working. You and your niggas, you perfect. No nigga, not a movie script. Me and my niggas really true to this. My niggas die for them presidents. I had them shooters at your residence. My niggas be coolin' like peppermints. Shots at the furniture, letterman. I'm in the game like a veteran. Don't fuck with snakes, only evidence. Me and my niggas on money moves. Want my whole team in them Jimmy Choos. I just want all of my hundreds blues. Gotta do it big for my little dude. Play with my niggas, I slide on you. Me and my niggas pull up on you. 40s tuck nigga turn up on you. Me and my hitters run down on you. Slide on your block with 100 shots. Shots at your chest make you milli rock. We might murk down on your trap spot. My niggas feeling like jackpot. My niggas wanting the whole pot. My niggas getting it, don't stop. My niggas flipping it, don't stop. My niggas getting it, don't stop. Slide on your block with 100 shots. Shots at your chest make you milli rock. We might murk down on your trap spot. My niggas feeling like jackpot. My niggas wanting the whole pot. My niggas getting it, don't stop. My niggas flipping it, don't stop. My niggas getting it, don't stop.
Gang, hit the club and I'm gassed up. Handguns, put your hands up. Little boys tell them man up. Flip a check when I'm bands up. Hit the club and I'm fucked up. Got your bitch on that fuck up. On the couch, double cups up. Bend it over, she gon' suck up. Hit the club and I'm gassed up. Handguns, put your hands up. Little boys tell them man.
This is another money mix by Andre Michael. DJ Andre Michael.
She gon' suck up. Off E, I'm a gas tank. You know, bitch, my gas tank. She's a final mix with rose. Smoking me, that's a no way. She wanna fuck, that's an okay. First, let me get the bros. I was broke, remember those days. Take off, nigga, no days. Pull up, I'm an all black. Nixon, I bitch, I'm all that. Free the real, listen, all cash. Fuck the physical, tell that. Stay the same, never lane switch. Hondos never changed it. I count cash with my main bitch. Need work, call my main bitch. Pipe it up, leave her smelly. Eat it up like a deli. Who was it so you can't leave? What's your name? Was it Shelly? Now she make I give no fucks. You can call me tomorrow. You look mad, bitch, so what? I love her though, cause she swallow. You can go look at my eyes. Look at my eyes. Look at my eyes. Look at my eyes. Piece of shit. You can go look at my eyes.
Michael, man, what's up, bro?
Rest in peace to the guy.
We in the building, different mind show. We locked and loaded. Back in the building. Me and Hillary won here last week, but shout out to my man DJ Andre Michael because he held it down. My man Ron said, "Oh man, he did a good job." Y'all thought my man couldn't do it by himself. He did it by himself. We're in the motherfucking building. Excuse me, man. We
well, not you,
not you,
Andre. I missed you.
But man, we had a lot of things going on, man. Right at the top of our heartbeat. They got a lot of stuff going on, man. I saw her go on Instagram. I said, man, we hit her up. She had the guitar in her hand, so I know she was real vicious. Storm from Belladonna's in the building, man. Y'all, man, we about to get so we about to get with this. Belladonna is one that, I got so many shows with Belladonna coming up. First of all, my birthday, I'm excited about the Hilton.
Yeah.
Junkyard, Belladonna, Red S's. Man, I'm real excited about that. I'm excited about the Twin Lakes with my man Twin, and also I just got to do with June 9th at Fast Eddie's, Belladonna, Frank and Scooby. Shout out Scooby. Shout out Scooby, man. Shout out Scooby and shout out on Michelle, man. The K Michelle, man. They doing real big things. They doing a big thing. They did the thing Tuesday at Aqua. They giving everybody, let everybody in free. My man Wincy came in on his birthday Tuesday. Happy belated birthday to my man Wincy. BYB for life. So I mean everything. So how is it? I mean, how is it?
How is just working all the time?
The grind. I mean, y'all working all the time. Y'all got shows. I mean, ladies love you, men love you.
It's actually a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing being able to work consistently in the DMV area. Doing go-go music, which is what I grew up hearing. And truthfully, I had no idea my life was going to end up this way. I actually started playing bass as a hobby. I was stressed at work and just wanted to pick up a hobby, and I've been working, I can honestly say I've been working consistently for 9 years doing go-go music. So it's really been a blessing.
So how do you like it? First of all, are you originally from here that people don't know?
Yes, thanks for asking that question. I am originally from the DMV area, born and raised. I actually grew up in Prince George's County, Maryland, Hyattsville, Maryland. Fairmont Heights High School. That's the school I went to. And and actually a lot of people don't know that I actually work for a financial regulator. And people who don't know what that is, a lot of people heard about Bitcoin. Have you heard about Bitcoin investments? Okay, well, my agency regulates that. So everybody that's getting into Bitcoin, if you have any questions or you need some information about it, just hit me up on social media and I can get you some good information about it.
And she promotes, man. She promotes. She's steady putting up flyers. She's steady. When I told her I wanted on the show, man, she posted up immediately. So I appreciate that. And I love me. And Belladonna is y'all so talented and so humble ladies. I talk to Cherie all the time, and she just so humble. Even after, you could tell from her taking the knowledge from Chuck Brown, because she was around Chuck all them years. You know what I'm saying? She been around Big G all the years. So, y'all do this night after night after night after night. Yeah. So, by y'all being an all-female group, was there any pressure from the junkyards and the REs and the backyards?
No, not at all. We've done gigs with all of those bands, and it's all love. All love. We appreciate what they do, they appreciate what we do, and we embrace each other and support each other. So it's no shade or anything. We love each other.
It's never no shade, but y'all do y'all thing and y'all crank. The last show I hosted with y'all, it was what was that? It was RE, and we was out the Down Diamond Lounge.
Okay. Out in Virginia, right?
Yeah, when y'all had Sugar Bear come up there.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, so that's the. I have done plenty of shows. I love it. Y'all put on after all these shows. Is there any show that y'all look forward to? Or say, God, man, we can't wait to get there. That's the one.
We love all of them, but I think we enjoy doing the concerts at Maryland Live, Bethesda Blues and Jazz. We get to appeal to a different crowd. Right.
Thank y'all, Maryland Live, for letting back y'all in. Thank y'all for letting them in. That's real big for them. Yeah. So they have go-go nights, and what's so surprising, that's why I said I don't want to hear no excuse about people it's on a weekday night, because every go-go live be on a Tuesday and it be lit. Everyone. Scooby from y'all to all that.
Yep, crowded. You're absolutely correct. Absolutely.
Hung over the next morning.
So I'm going to let Crystal Mack ask you some questions. Henry ask you, but first of all, I want to say, from a female perspective, what does that mean to you and the rest of Belladonna to see K. Michelle actually 20 plus years in the go-go game?
Wow, I think it's very empowering to see her step out. I know she was with Rare Essence for many years. I know she was with Team Familia, and to see her doing her own project, it's just, I'm so proud of her to see her launch out the way she has, and not, more importantly, to get to receive the love from her community. It's just outpouring. People really came out to support her, the promoters, the public. It's just been all love. So for us, it's a movement, for women. Right. And that's kind of what this event tonight that we're doing.
Pretty Girls Rock.
Yeah, it's just showing that women, we're in the game, we're hitting hard, and we're doing what we do, and we love it.
Right. I know it's going to be a great show. You got Lisa the World hosting. You got K. Michelle also will be there. You have
Pretty Nikki.
Yeah, Pretty Nikki, Mia Scott, one of my favorite singers. I love me some Mia Scott. Me and her actually got a song together. So I'm really ongoing with the lady. I know KK is like my sister. Like the first time I recorded a song, me and KK, she took me on the way. And for me, and they was like, how can you take advice from a woman? Like that's Chuck Brown door. Like she knows. She's been to Tokyo and all that, so...
Yeah. You know what they say? What? You got your name from a woman and the game from a woman, okay? That's what they say. That's why you was able to get it from her.
Right.
That's right.
I'm sorry. Is that it right now?
That's real,
man. But you already asked so many questions.
Go ahead. You go ahead.
You stole my questions. I'm
riding
down 495. I'm be real. I'm trying to get more professional and stuff. You don't take all my questions already. But it's
Well,
all
let's
good.
just
We
tell us
got
about
five.
some upcoming shows that you got. Like you got tonight. What other big shows do y'all have coming up? I know you're at Half Notes on Thursdays.
Yes, we're at Half Note each and every Thursday. Tomorrow we are at Aqua Lounge with the One Band. Actually, on April the 29th, we have a show in Norfolk, Virginia, so we're traveling to Norfolk.
That's going to be good.
We have a show at the Strathmore, that's later on this month, so we're really looking forward to that. It's been like, I think the last time Belladonna performed there, I wasn't even in the band, so it's been that long ago. So we got a lot of things on the horizon. I just got our schedule, and we have a really, really busy summer coming up. We're gonna be in Richmond soon. I don't have my schedule in front of me because of.
Oh man, I know it's big. I know it's crazy.
I just got our schedule, and we actually have a lot of shows coming up. I actually wanted to talk a little bit about. I have my own project outside of Belladonna.
Okay.
It's actually my solo project. Wanted to speak a little bit about that. It's a dynamic musical collaboration between myself and some amazing, phenomenal musicians from the DMV area. So I actually started it last January 2017, and I was fortunate enough I was the first artist to perform at Blues Alley this year, so I was really, really excited about that. So that project is like I do a lot of smooth jazz, R&B. I do whatever the audience requires, so I don't want to limit myself. We do funk, soul, dance music. If it calls for go-go, I'll do that too. So far with that project, I've done a couple of private shows. After Blues Alley, I did a private show about 3 weeks ago, and I have another private show in July that I'm doing. So it's a pretty steady pace for me. I don't want to be too busy since I have Belladonna. I also play in church, so I don't want to overwhelm myself. But it's just something different that I started, one of my goals, and just a vision that I wanted to accomplish, and happy that it finally got underway. So I'm really, really excited about that and looking forward to what's to come. So,
let us know where to find it so I can download it. I'm going to keep it in
I
rotation.
most certainly will. I most
sure.
certainly will. Yeah, I'm coming out with some original music soon. So
speaking on playing in church, no disrespect to Jesus, but which do you prefer better, playing like in the church or like playing go-go?
Well, see, playing in church that's how I started playing bass. So that's my first love. Me and my dad, we played music together, and I started playing bass when I was 9 years old in church with my dad. So that is like my passion about. I mean, gospel music that's here. You know. Oh, I don't mean that. But yeah, but I love go-go. Don't get me wrong. I grew up listening to Rare Essence is my favorite go-go band. Grew up listening to go-go music, so when the opportunity came forth for me to play, it was just really exciting to be able to, play the music that I love growing up hearing.
So is Belladonna the first band that you played with?
It's not the first band that I've played with, but it's probably the first band of this magnitude. You know, before Belladonna, I played in a variety band, and we kind of did a lot of. We did R&B, we did rock, we did blues, and it kind of prepared me for Belladonna, I will say, because they let me play bass, actually sing as well, so I kind of sang.
Oh, you sing too?
Mm-hmm. Yes,
wow.
I did. So I was actually like the front person for that band before Belladonna.
Okay.
And my chops, I was just kind of getting my chops up on bass, and I got a call from Belladonna to play with them. I was just subbing at the time. That's how I started with Belladonna.
So which one do you prefer? Do you prefer singing more or the bass guitar?
Well, let's see. I like doing both. I don't think I have a preference.
Okay.
Because I just love doing it all. So
that's good.
Yeah, I love being able to. A lot of people like seeing me do both at the same time, sing and play. So I do that too.
Have they spotlighted you on that for Belladonna to let you sing and play?
I haven't done that in Belladonna. That's not what I was hired to do there. I was hired to play bass. Okay. So when you're hired to fulfill a role, you got to fulfill the role that you're hired for.
Respect.
Yeah. Respect. And actually, when I do it in the Storm Unleashed, which is my solo project, people seem to enjoy it, and it's something different. And they're like, well, why don't you do this for Belladonna? It's like, that's not why I was hired for Belladonna. So it's like a treat. If you want to see that, you have to come see the Storm Unleashed. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
And you know what's so crazy when I think of what you said you wasn't hired that on my watch Wincy when he first came to Backyard in 1994. Like he wasn't. People think, oh, he started with a band. No, he did not start. It was Big G, Los, and Hook. And Hook went to jail, and they needed somebody to fill it. Even the new members they got, and everybody always wondered like why he don't say nothing. He just called out crews. He didn't really have a part. But then as time went by, he kept his patience. I mean, people say, Dad, we gotta get him involved, and he involved, and now he's one of the go-go pioneers of it. That's why I said you don't, when you hire something, and then when they ask you, okay, what's your idea on this? Can you sing this? Can you sing this? Doors open.
Yeah.
And I think that's what the problem of go-go when they get out of hand, when people want to do more, and they like, if you just stay in your lane and just do what you think, like doors are going to open for you. You know what I'm saying? Just like Cherie, like she started off just playing keyboard with Chuck, then she started singing, then she started doing this, then she started doing the features. Like if you don't have to be so pressed to jump out there in the first place, you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Right? So I definitely understand what you're talking about.
Yeah, and I'm an advocate of what's for you will be for you. You don't have to chase it, you don't have to force it, you know, it's going to come to you. So that's kind of.
So if they came to you and said, we want you to sing, would you continue playing the bass, or would you open yourself to singing?
I would continue playing bass.
That's a good question.
That was a very good question. I would continue to play bass for Belladonna because that's what I can do with my eyes closed with Belladonna.
People don't know how important that bass is. Like when you
it.
hit it, you don't get it because I mean, let's just keep it real. Go-go is a frontline type of a lead. Like you'll never think about the back line that's so important. Like G said, Nate and Bob, we feed all them guys from the bass and the lead and to what Buggy and Sauce do. That's why he called it the transmission and engine. Like without them, you can't go.
Yeah.
So I mean, even same reason when House Pass, I was like that. He sold a big thing, the JJY. He was playing that bass, and then they got Backyard up for him. So I mean, that made it great. So you know what I'm saying. So man, it's very important. Every band member is important. Every band member is important. Trust me, I've been.
Yeah, that's very important. And you realize how important they are when somebody is not present.
Right.
That sound way different.
Right.
Yeah, it sounds.
It does. The song will come off different.
Yeah, it's different. Yeah.
Or if you got somebody filling in for somebody that don't really.
And you really feel when he comes in and says one band, one sound, because you if you don't have everybody, you don't. That's one sound.
And it's supposed to be different because even if a sub comes in to fill in, you know, they're playing their groove, their way, you know, and no two musicians are going to play things the same way. No two singers are going to sing it the same way. They play it and sing it the way they hear it and feel it.
And I was going to ask you about that, as far as people reading the music and just playing just by the sound. So which one do you do? Do you read the music? Or
no, I've actually played by ear.
Oh, by ear.
Yeah, I'm actually self-taught bass player. And it's funny you mentioned that because I just came from a bass boot camp about 3 weeks ago. And I was talking to the legendary Victor Wooten about my challenges with, you know, I don't really know a lot of theory and, you know, this, that, and the third. And he was like, you know, he's up there, like just master bassist. And he told me that people that know theory, people that know, you know, all of these charts and stuff, he said, when I go to the stage, I have to know it the way you know it, you know, because music is a feel.
Okay.
I'm not saying that all the theory and stuff goes out the window, but again, you have to go to the stage. You're not going to take your charts and your, you know, pentatonic scales and all of that on stage. You got to feel it and play it. So when he said that, that was pretty inspiring for me.
Wow.
You know, to like hear him say with all this theory and knowledge he has about bass and music, you know, in general, that he has to know it the way I know it. I'm like, wow, I never thought about it like that. So.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So if Belladonna and you got a contract at the same time with your solo project, what happens?
If Belladonna and if we got something at the same time.
Yes, ma'am. Meaning, if Belladonna got like a contract where they're going to tour and go different cities, and you got the same contract for a solo project.
Well, I pretty much plan my schedule out in advance. So that pretty much, I mean, not saying because it actually did just happen. It actually just happened at Bethesda Blues and Jazz. I had booked the show for this private event, and it was already locked in. So, you know, when the show came up, I wasn't available. So things like that do happen. They don't happen often, but I mean, unfortunately, I wasn't able to do the Belladonna show because it was a contractual situation, so I had to do it.
So do you have someone, a backup person, or they find their?
Yes, I do have a backup person.
So
yes,
good.
I do have
That's
a backup.
good.
Yep, Tiffany is the sub for Belladonna. When
So
I
it
come
works
up.
out.
It works out. Yeah, as long as she's available.
Yeah, exactly.
And the thing about go-go is people think when, like, one thing, like, once you loyal, because like, I do a lot of research on go-go. I just don't interview people. I watch Belladonna. I watch people, especially even like Big G is my childhood friend, and I still learn stuff about him I don't know. Like, I watched High 97 interview with him on High 97. He was like, when people wanted him to move out LA, he was like, nah, because I can't leave my band. Yeah. I mean, it's said and done. I mean, it's about loyalty.
Yeah.
Even though the money is in front of me, I can't leave my band. But I could go to New York, I could do a show and hop on go to Union Station and hit the New York and film and then come right back. But I'm not leaving my band.
Oh, no,
This is what we birthed together.
Yeah.
So when it's all said and done, I still have my city and I still have my band. And then I say, damn, I got so much. If I didn't have so much respect for them, that even made me more, because anybody else would have took their opportunity.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You're absolutely right.
Gone to LA.
Yeah. No, it wouldn't have looked back. It wouldn't have looked back. It would have kept on getting up. Yeah. When we were talking about shows, I forgot to mention that we have a show coming up together, April 27th.
Yes.
In Twin Lakes.
Twin Lakes, okay. My man Q, man. We got y'all out there on a Friday night, man.
Yeah.
We got a lot of shows together. Man, I mean, of course, it's my birthday with Junkyard Belladonna and the Hilton Hotel in Crystal City is going to be live. It's going to be lit. It's going to be all that. We sold so many tickets. Actually, we on the third block of room. Shout out to my man Kill.
Get a ticket.
So birthday on there.
Who told you though that those two bands was going to be?
I got to tell you. Where?
Remember I told you that a long time ago?
But another thing I'm looking forward to, I never host at the Fast Eddie since they moved from Virginia to here.
Really?
So I'm hosting the joint with y'all with Scooby and Michelle and Belladonna. June 9th, Gemini season. It's my birthday a week later, so that's what I mean. But y'all gigging so much, and they be like, "Just will you host it?" Of course I would.
Absolutely.
Of course I would. I do it all the time. I host with any band, not just anybody. I think every band deserves a chance because there's so many bands out here, and I don't think people understand the work that it takes for a band. Like, I've been in practice with Bugs, I've been in practice with G. I mean, just like, even people that get on the mic, like Ro and the other people, and people like the Killer Cows, they go to the other band members' practice. Say that. But I got a little note for you. Killer Cow was on here. Killer Cow was, when he was here? March last month? Killer Cow was here last month, and he said that night, he said, Essence, Belladonna, Junkyard, he's going to be on the mic with all three bands.
That's what's up.
Just to show the love. So, I mean, of course, he to rap with y'all. So tell me what that experience like to see him at work and see what he doing.
It's amazing. I guess for me, because 9 years on the scene is not really a long time, so a lot of the, I mean, it's long, but
time now.
People switch up bands in a year. Oh, yeah, you have to give yourself credit. You have to.
I mean, but just, I guess because some of the other young ladies in the band, I mean, they have been really doing this for 20 plus years, So I'm kind of really new to the go-go scene. A lot of people I don't even really know personally, I know them from just seeing them on the scene, or, I've met them just from gigging, but, I mean, they're just legends, all of the people, Weenie and just all of the guys from Backyard and Essence, Junkyard. I mean, when we gig with them, it's just like, wow, I'm still sometimes in awe that I'm there with them, on these shows, because I used to, in high school, I would go try to sneak out and go to the go-go and
exactly.
And
me
and my girl would go out and listen to R.E. and just bouncing, and now I'm playing their music, so it's just amazing.
And they're on Woodbridge every first Friday of each month at Babylon.
Babylon.
That's the ladies' night.
The best wings in town.
Yeah.
And another thing I always said when I go to Atlanta and Miami, all these places, I'm amazed. But what's like the amazing? I wouldn't be on radio right now if it wasn't for Bugs. He said, "Well, we already got me from Southside. We need that uptown song, and I love BU." And the legends, people that are based, even even when I'm in the house, even when I'm over with G Jones and me and him and Wincy, we just eating crabs or we just talking.
Well, I need to get the invite.
So it's
I need to get that invite too.
It's amazing. Even from Cherie, even from White Boy to being there, even to KK, it's like amazing to me. Like if I never even get signed and made it, I know that I'm in a great place because I've been embraced by these people. I got a song with Killer Cow. I have a song with KK, you know what I'm saying? I just got the song with me and Wincy coming up. G is going to talk on it. So I feel like amazed. Like even when he met G for the first time, I said, like, I'm surprised how humble he is. And they brought the whole band. And like it wasn't just him, it was the whole band and they just talked about their whole life. So that right there, like, amazes me. Like even if I don't make it, like if I don't get signed, if I don't make it, I feel in a good place.
You already made it.
Yeah,
I know I didn't make it. Don't say that. You know I got the haters watching. They gonna be talking about me tomorrow morning. But no, though. But for real, everything a blessing. Even to the other level bands like Mature Clientele, Mental Attraction, and the other ones that open up for y'all, do it for y'all, and I really appreciate because it's a good thing to be in the city. They be like, oh, you're a local celebrity. I'm good with that.
Right.
I'm good with that.
Exactly.
I'm good with
But
that.
let me ask you a question.
Sure.
Speaking of celebrities, your ultimate celebrity that you would want to perform with, who would it be? And it doesn't have to be local, or we could do local.
Please don't say Cardi B. She had much attention this week. She had too much attention.
Well, I'm gonna cut the go-go part out, and I'm just gonna say on a national level, who would it be?
Mary J. Blige.
Oh yes.
I love her.
Yes. That was my era too.
Yeah, Be Happy is one of my favorite songs to play on me.
I love
Mary J. Blige, so it would have to be Mary J. Blige.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it have to be Mary J. Blige.
I was about to say that or Layla Hathaway.
Mary J. Blige.
Oh, I love Layla Hathaway.
Mary J. Blige will make a cheat dude stop cheating.
You know what? I'm tired. I'm tired of her because every CD doesn't have to be always.
But that's just her pain, though.
Right.
I get it, but every CD it don't give me no hope. Every CD. All right.
I mean, isn't it Bonnie? You don't get no hope, baby.
You are right. That's just the way it is.
You a savage, okay? We determined that 2 weeks ago.
Right. Okay. Look, man. We gonna play one of these Belladonna tracks by DJ Andre Michael. Get back and let Storm do her shout-outs because we know she have to get out of here. She has to do a show. And I appreciate... See, when you can come on a Different Mind show and do an interview the same night you got a show, it's hard. Because after I double booked one day, like last week I had 2 shows back-to-back at least one. Man, when I got the other show, man, I laid on that couch in Twin Lakes and went to sleep. It's like this. I'm like, man, people don't understand how much energy it is. And first of all, you have to promoting all the way to the day, and then you got your last minute ticket sale, you run around and all that stuff, and then you got to do 2 shows back to back. It's crazy. But before we get to this break, he played a Belladonna song. How is double booking? How do you treat double booking? Is it easy for you? You look like you handle it well.
Actually, yeah, we do it all the time, and it's what we do. We've been doing it for 9 years, double booking, and everybody just does it. And, you know, it gets a little grueling sometimes, but it's a labor of love. You know, you do what you love, you figure it out. You know, you're tired and everything. You still get up there.
Exactly.
She
about to go on that stage.
It's like a single mom.
It don't
matter.
When you want to give up. Before we go to this break, one more thing. People don't understand, like, if anybody, and DJ Andre Michael felt it because he did a show at Uniontown in the Junkyard. He said, God dang, this Joe lit, because he used to do a rap show, and he was on this, like, this Joe lit. People jumping around, drinking everywhere, it's packed and all that. You know what I'm saying? People don't understand. For me, I know, you know, like, when you have a packed out crowd, even for a guest mic, when G or Bugs and them call me up there, and it's a packed crowd, and I look in the crowd, man, it's the best feeling in the world. I swear, it's no better feeling. It's no better feeling than that.
From the band, when it's, you know, the crowd is into it, and they, you know, it's a full house, it's just...
Even the bounce beat, yeah. Like we was in we did a bounce beat show, Different Mind show. We did a meet and greet, and a lot of artists came up there for the show with TCB at the Manor. And Ron was like, how that girl chilling at the bar 1 minute and she on the floor the next? I say, man, sometimes the crank the music just grab a hold to you like that.
Just grab your soul and just drag you out.
Right, hey, look.
Then you start twerking. Right.
Hey, man, we
I don't
gonna
twerk. I just sit back and watch.
Hey, we gonna.
Before we go to break, I know we're on the. Can I say something really quick?
You can say whatever you want.
I just want to talk about what I'm working on.
Go ahead.
I'm actually working on a campaign called Get Your Mind Right.
Right.
I am an advocate of mental health awareness. So I'm partnering with Dr. Audrey Chapman. She is my life coach. She's my counselor. She's my mentor. And we're going to be partnering together we're going to be doing an event. My band will be performing the Storm Unleashed Project. And she's going to be there doing Q&As, giving out some information about mental health awareness. There's been a lot of violence, as you all know, shootings and things of that nature. And people don't take it seriously.
And within our culture,
yes,
when we ask for help, somebody will say that's the white people's thing.
Exactly. A lot of people don't think that that's important.
But it is.
But it is. It's just like going to the doctor. And it's like, we need that for, mental health.
Yes.
And so I just wanted to let everybody know that I don't have all the details yet. Hopefully I can come back and share that information.
Man, let us know. You can
Please
come. We out here. All you got inbox, Bam, I need this day. You can get it.
Details,
hey, look, you can get it.
And if you need volunteers or anything,
let us definitely let us know.
Thank you. Always need that.
But for right now, where can people follow you?
People can follow me on Instagram at I am the Storm on base.
She is the storm.
I'm on Facebook, Tempest Storm Thomas. Tempest Thomas, I have 2 Facebook pages. One of them is full already. So if you can't get me on that one, get me on Tempest Thomas. And that's pretty much the best ways to reach out to me. Social media, it's taking over.
Exactly.
Hey, look, I'm gonna say this. Man, I wouldn't be this big if I was on social media. I'd have met so many people from out Texas and Atlanta. Atlanta is one of my favorite places to go. Matter of fact, I just signed a distribution deal with iStream Records / Sony.
Wow.
Out of Atlanta. So, and it's crazy, and I say it's crazy. I presented this song called Never Gonna Stop, and it's an inspirational song to DC, and they didn't play it, but I took it out of Atlanta, and they embraced it. They had it in clubs and everything, and they just took it and ran with it. So ran with it so much, one of the dudes from Atlanta who's a part of the radio show said, look, man, you got to do a remix. I'm trying to get on it. Yeah. Let's do it. And you know what I'm saying? That's just about just like networking and all that stuff. But you have to network. You have to treat this like a job. Like every day I get up and I get at it. You might be on those on 4 o'clock in the morning. I might be on there posting. You got to get at it. Everything. I treat this like a job. We have a group chat, different mind show. That's why I say this about networking. People think, oh, y'all just on the internet. No, we talk, nigga. We video chat and everything. Like we
on
get
my
ready
head,
for our guests.
Naked,
okay, this who we got. Okay, we got Storm with Better Don. This we got blah blah blah. Most of them already fans anyway, but everybody always do their research. Like Crystal Mack, like I had her on as a co-host.
Okay.
At first when I was on Go Radio. And then she was so good, she kept coming back every week. I said, we might as well put her on the show. And then she messed around and got her own show and blew up. And she doing it. And I commend her, and she does it every day. Now she do it from a house, Facebook Live, and people tune in. I like, damn, she doing numbers. Like it's on and on and on and on. And I would love to bring, and then I would on here before she get a feel for. We definitely try and bring her to this stage because she good and she interview and she have great questions. Some will be a little sexy, a little bit too much sometimes. Because I got long on. You know what I'm saying?
I think this is a great platform for people to come and share, what they're doing, what they're working on, and this is great. I love this.
And then look at like in Heartbeat, who's a former Congo player from Chuck Brown. He's on here Tuesday 8 to 10. He's been around world, Japan, and everything, and everything he says to me, I listen to him. You know what I'm saying? I listen to everything. I listen to everything. And I don't mean to down nobody. I listen to people like, I listen to Hillary too. I listen to everybody.
Even
Hillary, Bonnie, and all that. but as some people inbox me talking about, dog, you should be a manager. You should quit rapping. Hell no. I'm not stopping what I do. I'm not. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? But then every time I go in the booth, I always remember the words of Killer Cow. Like, when I first started rapping, Killer Cow was the one who called me and said, you know, you can rap about anything, just rap about something real. And that's why I don't want to take the other way, even though I'm from the streets, but you don't have to rap about the streets because we're not trying to lead the kids in a better way. That's why the kids so messed up, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So right now, so anything you want, like, man, like, you want to come on here and talk about that, you want us to come, we'll broadcast live, you want us to host, awesome. You want us to promote, because we all about the community. That's what I've been doing. Anyway, that's what I've been doing with Tamika Joy out Woodbridge next weekend. Like, she having a little mental health thing from all the people out there that went through stuff, their house caught fire.
Really?
And people, men that been homeless and getting out of jail and trying to get jobs, but they can't. So she wanted me to come talk to me because I've been there and done that. Okay. So, you know what I'm saying? So I love that. I get back to the community. I talk to, I call Mary Browser and all that. Like, I'm really trying to get back into the community. I'm really, and that's what we about.
That's awesome.
So we about to play this. Better down the track and let her do a shout-outs. I know her doing shout-outs. They got plenty of shows. Frank White, all we know, they got this show with Frank White. The 4th of July, he on the live. All that. So go ahead.
Keeping it sexy, baby. Turn around, let's work. What's right before your eyes? Let's work. For your heart should realize well, give me the hard part. Baby, I'm trying to show you that I love you. Baby, I'm trying to tell you that, yeah. Baby, I'm trying to tell you that I need you. Baby, I'm trying to tell you that, yeah. That's what it is. That's right. You may not understand, just so I show my hand. The method to my madness, you inspire. The perception is the key. It's the evidence you see. That's right. Oh, what this is about. True. Pushing me up on 10, baby. Hey, let it ride. Come on with it, baby. We're gonna keep y'all party on this right here, all right? All right. Back line, boogie, talk to us. Let's work. How y'all feeling out there? Can y'all hear me out there? All right. Let's roll with it, Bella. Now we are going to do this for the ladies tonight. What's up, handsome? I ain't seen you in a long time. Them usuals is represented tonight. That's right. Class A, Shirt of Pearl, my girl Bo. Y'all rolling with us out there tonight. What's up, Too Smooth? Mr. Nigel is here. Best of the best, ladies and gentlemen. This is for the ladies right here. Hey, Storm, hey, hey, let that bass ride. There's another one. The Bella, the Ella, hey. And there's another one. Yeah.
It's ladies' night, what? It's A2 on the mic. I'm the caramel, honey, made of sugar and a spice. Roll the mills right, keep them rhymes tight. And I just made this break and joined up last night.
That's right.
I'm the rookie on this Bella team. Me and Carrot is green, like Thelma and Louise, but on chrome. Never leave that DMV alone. And if you say it's on, it's on.
Now listen, bang this in your whips. Happy bowling, rolling with the chips and the wrist. Hey, here's a French kiss. I dismiss all you chicks. Mid-6 from the 4-6, make it dang. Ow! I stay focused and the dopest. I like the mini with the hole in the jaw. Open up, it's open up. I ain't lying, come on. Try to knock me off, but keep trying. All it takes is one phone call through the streets. Promote that ass like the soundtrack to Jack P. I sent it off with the 850. Y'all missing the funk. Now listen, this Carrot's only ride with the fly chicks. That's right, hey. And let me see you hit the bankhead with your riches. And Mary May West, and Miss K.
And I got all my sisters with me.
Yeah.
And my rhyme this night. Oh, yes, this ladies' night. Oh, what a night.
Y'all sing a song, ladies.
This ladies' night. And the feeling's right. Oh, yes, this ladies' night. Oh, what a night.
Never the one packing the gun. Got some other boy chicks for that. Pay your pants flat.
I be the one choking your paragraphs. But lad, get your back up
On the right path.
Ain't no stopping for later from Clubhouse to get my rocks on. But Belladonna always cranking at the hot joints. Booty shaking with my glass in my left one. Right hand saying step on. Me and my girls is fancy fly misses. To the straight stitches and the other Chico. Lady pimp ain't shaking that trip. If you ain't got the cash to stash, get your ring, yo. Strictly a bell ringer. Put another finger on this lady big one. This lady rap singer. These the one to blame as the rings keep rising to the top. And it
Yes, this ladies' night. And the rhyme this night.
this
This ladies' night.
ladies'
What a night. This ladies' night. And the feeling's right. Oh, yes, this ladies' night. Oh, what a night.
Y'all see how this focus with this try not to notice the dope is approaching with good intentions, but focusing on their riches. If it's too hot, and get
the
that ass
hell.
about the kitchen, listen
Yeah.
carefully. I don't give a damn if you don't care for me. The rhythm I kick, puzzle like rhythm a tick, filling them with
through. Them unusual. Class A, Nigel, Too Smooth, Lisa Roy. Take it around, Shannon. Now listen, hey, oh, what to die. Used to be like Harris instead of being like ride. I like to ride the horse instead of riding my bike. Can I get a ticket cause I gotta catch a flight tonight? Come on, baby, sing. Oh, what a night. Used to be like Harris instead of being like ride. I like to ride the horse instead of riding my bike. Can I get a ticket cause I gotta catch a flight tonight? One more time, fellas. Oh, what a night. Used to be like Harris instead of being like ride. I like to ride the horse instead of riding my bike. Can I get a ticket cause I got to catch a flight tonight? Hey, Quan! Oh, what a night. Used to be like Harris instead of being like ride. I like to ride the horse instead of riding my bike. And can I get a ticket? I gotta catch a flight tonight. We gon' sing. Lady,
back to the Different Mind Show each and every Friday between 9 and 11. Hey. We are back. DJ Andre, Storm from Belladonna, Bam640, Hillary Banks, and Crystal
Miss
Mack.
Crystal Mack, baby.
We back.
Yes.
That was a good little break session right there.
Yeah, that was the whole crazy session.
I'm talking about that's my wedding song going down the aisle right there.
All right, so we about to let Storm get out of here. Talk about your upcoming projects, shout outs, where y'all at for the next week. I don't want to, y'all got so many, y'all mean, so we
I'll touch on, tonight, we'll go back to each and every Thursday we're Half No Lounge, Belladonna.
Located in Bowie.
Located in Bowie, thank you. Tonight we're doing the all-star female cast at Paradigm. It's going to be Belladonna, Miss Kim, Pretty Nikki, and the other
Miss
young lady. Yeah.
KK, Lisette, TT.
I gotta go there. TT gonna be there?
Yeah.
Paradigm in Upper Marlboro, Maryland.
Right.
Shit. I got you,
that
man.
covers this.
Oh, Lisa the World, she hosting. Matter of fact, Lisa the World this time did on the live.
Hey,
she might be already there. She might be already
there.
The famous Lisa the World, man. It's the famous Lisa the World.
We're also, Belladonna, we're going to be at Maryland Live, I believe on April the 24th, if I'm not mistaken. We're going to be at the Strathmore later on in April. I don't have the exact dates, but check us out on Facebook. All of the upcoming shows are there. April 27th, we're doing a show with Mr. Bam.
Yes.
What's
up,
Bam?
birthday,
baby. Looking forward to that one. Looking forward to that one. I do want to mention again, the Storm Unleashed project. We are doing a Get Your Mind Right campaign with Dr. Audrey Chapman.
Right.
That's going to be coming up soon. I'm dealing with some housekeeping details on it, but as soon as I get everything finalized, I hope that you all will support it. It's about mental health awareness. We're going to be promoting a lot of information about where you can find mental health awareness, what it is, and just a lot of people are broken and really need help. So it's a positive event, and I hope you come support it. And I will provide some information in the future about, when it's going to be and where it's going to be.
Yeah,
definitely.
I do want to shout out a couple of shout outs if I can. I want to
Go ahead, do it.
First one I want to shout out is my mom and my daughter. They're already live on my page. So hi, Mom. Hi, Cash. My daughter sings with me in the Storm Unleashed project.
Really?
So that's like a joy for me to get to perform with my daughter.
Wow.
Because I used to perform with my dad, so I take great pride in being able to perform with my daughter.
Oh, that's great.
So I want to shout out to the Storm Unleashed unit. I've been so blessed and fortunate to have amazing musicians play with me on this project. It started out being just, if I could get whoever's available, but these awesome musicians who have been supporting me since I launched the project. So I'm just grateful that all of them are working musicians. They're very busy. So I just appreciate them. I want to shout them out too if I can. Kevin Levi.
Wow, that's great.
Day, former lead mic of Let It Flow. Tim Steele on drums. Sean Geeson on bass.
Right.
Keith. Why can't I think of his last name right now?
And that's why I don't shout people out, because I always forget somebody. I just be like, I
Keith
love you
Hammond
all.
on guitar. Keith Hammond on lead guitar. I've used 3 different keyboard players. I've used Scooter from formerly of Rare Essence.
Okay.
I've used Marcus Young. He plays actually with Kim.
He's great.
He has his own project.
Yeah, he does.
And I've recently used Benji.
Okay.
I cannot pronounce his last name right now, but they know who he is.
Right.
So yeah, shout out to Storm Unleashed. Shout out to Belladonna. Shout out to my bestie Yolita O'Neal. Shout out to my girl Belinda
That's my
Pugh.
best friend. Hey.
Yeah, gotta shout out my BFFs, my main Apple Scrapples. So yeah, just hope that come and support these shows. We have a plenty. Follow me on Instagram. I am the Storm on bass. Facebook, Tempest Storm Thomas. You can find me, Tempest Storm Thomas on Facebook.
Can you spell Tempest just in case people don't understand?
Sure. It's spelled Tempest.
Okay.
That's Tempest Storm Thomas.
And Belladonna, they're one of the pioneers. I mean, every time I have people that follow me, when you gonna do a show with Belladonna, we gonna choose Belladonna, even though Bonnie, even when me and Bonnie together, she was like, I love me some Belladonna. so it's all good.
I'm never afraid when I first heard them. That was
it's all good,
Central
man.
Station in Fredericksburg.
Oh yeah, okay.
And it was Super Suge's birthday party. He had did down.
Mm-hmm.
And
I think I remember that.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And that was the very first time that I heard, and I was like, I fell in love. Wow. And ever since then I have been, and I told him over and over that you gonna do a show. He always would ask me, what 2 bands you think would do a show? And I've always said JY and Belladonna. Now, I would say, and always said Mature Clientele to open. I've always said
I love
that.
Mature Clientele, what they doing. Shout out to my man Sean and them, man. They doing real big, good deal.
But I've
and me and
always
Scott,
said the ladies and JY.
Yeah.
Always.
It's a good,
it's a good combination, because I just feel like those 2 bands kind of, they kind of offset it, not offset, but kind of clap with each other type thing.
And
it's the vibe that you 2 give. That's what it is.
And before I let you go, y'all made me respect the going to second circuit, cause I come from Earl. I mean, I really. What?
I'm sorry.
What?
I'm like,
No, I was
Pretty Girls
in the
Rock.
Hey, listen.
Oh, Lord.
Hey, nah, check this out, though. Y'all made me respect, like, the grown and sexy circuit. Just like Ron and the Blues.
So you
like,
didn't respect us at first?
No, I did, but
okay.
So it wasn't my lane. You know, I come from a lane where
but you like
don't
the pretty
get it,
ladies.
where backyard is like they gangster, like it just was. We was just training. We was just trap music. Even with J-Rod, even with TCB, Rest in Peace, my man Polo. I'm gonna say that every time I jump out. Yeah. And like I joke with Ron a lot when he was like, oh, you know, I got the blue shirt. Like, what you dress sock wearing, mama? You know what I'm saying? But you have to respect all the music. Even next month, I got the jazz people from New Orleans coming. They're going to be in town, and they're going to come interview with us. Awesome. Like, that's why we call Different Mind. Like, we're interviewing anybody. Like, it's just like, you never know nobody's story. You never know what no one's worth is. You never know what you could do to embrace somebody's career. That's why you never knock nobody down.
That's right. I was going to ask you too what inspired the name of the show.
Yeah, that's what it is. The Different Mind. Everybody, like you don't even have to be a musician to come on here and interview. I had women on our show that went through domestic violence.
Yeah.
We had
wow.
Men that went through domestic violence. I don't understand how that happened, but
what do you mean? No, because it's real. We're not going to go there, but it's real.
It's real.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay.
And people who have
You'll be
been victims of that.
But I do have a question too.
Tina, here, what's up?
Storm.
Yes.
How did you get your name?
That's a good question.
Yes.
Like the well, man.
That's a good question. Well, Tempest is my first name. Storm is my real middle name. A lot of people think it's a made-up stage name.
Okay.
And I just decided to use it when I started pursuing music seriously. I just wanted to have a different identity.
Yeah.
So it was Storm. It was catchy. It's quick. You know, a lot of times I tell people my name is Tempest. They say, who? What? Well, then I've heard people say, well, you should have just went with Tempest because it's different or whatever. But I wanted something short, catchy, quick, and my middle name was just perfect. But yeah, my mom ended up getting the name from, she used to babysit someone when she was younger, and their daughter was named Tempest.
Okay.
And that's where she got the idea from. I don't know if her
so
middle name was Storm or not.
Okay.
Her name was Storm or not. But yeah, that's where Tempest came from. So, and it kind of means the same thing anyway. So.
Yeah.
And another thing about ladies when y'all come to go, y'all like when you come to play, y'all so professional. Like when I come to go, I'm going straight to the bar. I'm ready to turn up. Look, we gonna turn up. I'm gonna say,
y'all straight to the bar.
Yeah, it's straight. I mean, I just seen Shirley. I forgot the name of the. She was pregnant a couple of years ago, and she was performing pregnant all the way.
You talking about the lead Mike?
Yeah.
No, what? No.
No, she was the second.
The dark skin.
Oh, Kim.
Yeah, she was pregnant. She was moving like, I'm like, girl, you going
She rocked the shit out there.
Yeah, I'm going late with this joint, man. So,
one thing about Belladonna, we perform, you know.
You know, at one time, it was like 2 or 3 on pregnant out on the front line.
Yeah.
I was like, wow.
That was the first thing Blue Days.
Everybody's bellies was out.
I was shut up.
Blue Days. That's
I remember that.
This band, they don't stop.
They're maybe about 6 right now.
I was about to say, both. It was another one, not too. Well, she probably had the baby.
Yeah, she had a baby.
All right, see,
So look, hey, look, man. So man, we about to let Storm go. She's at the show tonight, man. They on stage at 11:30, man. Please get there. Lisa the World hosting. Lisette, all the ladies. It's a good thing that these women coming together for this special, man. Shout out to my man Reggie for putting this together. Please, man, please support Belladonna. Please support the whole Sage of Go-Go, man. We're going to take some pics. We're going to let DJ Andre Michael crank up, do what he do. I don't have to tell him what to play because that's my favorite DJ. That's why he's my DJ.
Hey, that's my DJ.
Man, thanks, man. Love doing what I do.
Look, hey, no DJ Bam tonight, huh?
No DJ Bam tonight.
Thank you.
Y'all almost got it.
Thank you for coming through. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
I'll see you on Thursday, girl. I'll see you on Thursday.
Yeah, let's turn up, man.
I'm trying not to wear no heels. I know they policy.
You ain't gonna keep them on.
Not at all.
Shout out Long Sleeves.
Tune Squad. Rosart.
They say you would show up, but I grind hard. They say you would show up,
but I grind hard. They say you a show off, but I grind hard. They say you a show off, but I grind hard. They say you a show off, I'm such a show off. They say you a show off, I'm such a show off. They say you a show off, but I grind hard. They say you a show off, but I grind hard. They say I show off for a car. When I roll off, hold up. Your bitch want me to hold up. Hey, my city cold like a cold cut. Hey, sharp when I'm starting heavy. Hey, we got it heavy. Yeah, and my niggas got it heavy. Hey, outside in the building. All the bitches juice my squad. They know we got the juice. They know we got the juice. We lace them up. Got them off the boot. Got them off the boot. Squad showing off. Call it all stars. Real ass niggas in the building going hard. Bottle popping off. Little freaky bitch wanna ride in my car. They say you a show off, but I grind hard. They say you a show off, but I grind hard. They say you a show off, but I grind hard. They say you a show off, but I grind hard. They say you a show off, I'm such a show off. They say you a show off, I'm such a show off. They say you a show off, but I grind hard. They say you a show off, but I grind hard. Show off, but always show up. Play the cards, never ever fold. Show off, but live by the code, bruh. Don't speak on shit that I know about. Sip tequila in the sand with my toes out. New spot, cool, nothing like my old house. Don't fail to say the time, that's the whole route. If your man in, send him money, no doubt. This rap shit just about to get on. But my wrist lit, worth like a Bitcoin. Little spicy trout, the bitch gone. Cause I pulled up on her in the big farm. Said ride with me, you dude born. I ain't sleeping on your man, I'm straight snoring. Yeah, my whole squad lit and we turned up. Got this good cannabis, about to burn it up. They say you a show off, but I grind hard. They say you a show off, but I grind hard. They say you a show off, but I grind hard. They say you a show off, but I grind hard. They say you a show off, I'm such a show off. They say you a show off, I'm such a show off. They say you a show off.
Malinali, what you drinking? Malinali, what you drinking? Malinali,
I'm going him. The young king, Michael. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, appreciate that respect.
Big ups to my man, DJ Andre Michael, man. What's up, bro?
Glass cold, like my wrist is filled with ice. Drink smooth, feeling cool, it's feeling nice. Deja vu, feel like I took that shot twice. Deja vu, feel like I took that shot twice. Whoa, what you drinking? Malinali, what you drinking? Malinali, what you drinking? Malinali, what you drinking? Malinali, Molly in my cup, yeah, you know what's up. Every situation, yeah, we always pour it up. Molly on the deck, so you know it's bottoms up. Sipping on that Malinali till the sun is up. Getting twisted off that good day. Molly so smooth, feel like MJ. Never slowing down, only celebrate. Shout out to my niggas, we gon' celebrate. What you drinking? Malinali. What you drinking? Malinali. What you drinking? Malinali. What you drinking?
drinking. Molly Nolly.
Man, all I do is eat. Won't catch me starving in the streets. We hustle hard cause we gon' eat. Work day and night, don't get no sleep. Cause we gon' eat. Man, all I do is eat. Won't catch me starving in the streets. We hustle hard cause we gon' eat. Work day and night, don't get no sleep. Cause we gon' eat. Man, all I do is eat. Up and down the road. All across the block. Fuck up the globe. Till I hit the jackpot. Don't be blowing up my phone. Requesting my time. My shit say grind. Big money on my mind. Cause I'm gon' eat and I'm gon' shine. I get no sleep cause I have no time. I can get rich off writing rhymes. My bitch told me it's my time. I'm in the beach, straight off the leash. I come to feast, so ain't no stopping me. Diamonds be watching me, constantly jocking me. Cooking that flavor, them shorties be watching me. Wait, I got a lot on my plate. Written all over her face. That's some shit I can't take. Some OC right in my way. Team, why can we do it? Build a bridge to movement. Next to flex when I stretch. Man, now that's what was eat. Won't catch me starving in the streets. We hustle hard cause we gon' eat. Work day and night, don't get no sleep. Cause we gon' eat. Man, all I do is eat. Won't catch me starving in the streets. We hustle hard cause we gon' eat. Work day and night, don't get no sleep. Cause we gon' eat. Man, all I do is eat.
Cause I came up wishing for things. All I heard was people scream. It's that much harder for your dreams. I know. And all I plan was giving up. You won't always see it tell when they blow. I lay my cards out and I'm up now. I'm up now. Just like touchdown.
My life was like
it ain't my fault, I stay down. I custom like it's handmade now.
It ain't my fault that you stayed down, you ain't around. Nah, I'm stacking chips, I swear I fell in love with money now. I remember the days that I was fucked up, no one around. Stressing, struggling, and hustling, but I got it now. I came a long way from selling niggas about the pound. Keep it on me, Lord nigga, don't step out of bounds. Jumped off the porch, just a Lord nigga, I held it down. I plugged in with the Jakes, bitch, so I ran this town. I'm skipping school just to hustle, I done sold a pound. My life is like a movie, nigga, just click on demand. I'm skipping school just to hustle, I done sold a pound.
My life is like a movie, nigga, just click on demand.
I took a couple bullets, nigga, but I stood my ground. My daddy told me one day, son, you gotta feed the fam. I turned my dreams into reality, now I'm going ham. Taxi cooking in the kitchen, call me Uncle Sam. To move my family in a mansion, that's my fucking plan. Invest my money in some stocks and buy some fucking land. I'm taking trips around the world, don't know where to land. Remember they said I would be shit, but look at me now. I grew up dreaming, hoping, wishing, bought 100 grand. I pay my cars right, bitch, I think I'm up now. I grew up dreaming, hoping, wishing, bought 100 grand. I pay my cars right, bitch, I swear.
I got a cast iron skillet, fried green onions, holes in the cheddar cheese, busting off from yonder. You used to be my youngin', but you ain't got no honor. That New Jack City drama, bring that New Jack City karma. Now am I my brother's keeper? I'll leave my brother leaking. If he ain't got no loyalty, I'll leave my brother sleeping. Hit the wake up on the weekend, sit and listen to the preacher. I used to be his teacher, he was stuck up in the bleachers. Now he think that he's the feature, he got shit up in his speakers. I'll leave him on the avenue with blood on his sneakers. I got 12 albums in, front page cover stories. You ain't done shit, Lottie Tepper, where the hell is Lloyd? I am not the father, and he is not my son. These weak niggas get some heart when they got a gun, otherwise they gon' run. Speedy Gonzalez, see he don't want no beef, that's why he always eating salad. I put
what's up? When I pull up, say, what's up? Yes, sir. It's Mr. Water Whippin'. Hey, Poobs, what up, dog? Nino Man, what up, dog? D-Block, what up, dog? 33 key, that's a live morning. When I pull up, say what's up, like you Martin Lawrence. Work straight up in the morning, waking up yawning. My plug and my whip, both with a foreign. 33 for a key, that's a live morning. When I pull up, say what's up, like you Martin Lawrence. Work straight up in the morning, waking up yawning. My plug and my whip, both with a foreign. Passport pages with another stamp. Ice hit the powder like a quicker than a muscle cramp. Whole team full of rebels like Jerry Sarkanian. Fish dinner sold out, spinning that stadium. 33 for a key, just say the word. I shoot it to you long distance like Larry Bird. Number one rule, you gotta feed your fan. Hungry for success, salute the Nino Man. 33 for a key, that's a live morning. When I pull up, say what's up, like you Martin Lawrence. Work straight up in the morning, waking up yawning. My plug and my whip, both with a foreign. 33 for a key, that's a live morning. When I pull up, say what's up, like you Martin Lawrence. Work straight up in the morning, waking up yawning. My plug and my whip, both with a foreign.
These bitches all over me, now they niggas tight. Fuck you thought I'm in the streets making 10 a night. I'm in the light, so your bitch tryna get the pipe. We ran a train on the way, ain't even get the swipe. None of that bitch face, tell her get the wipes. Pass the codes, call a cab, now go get a life. They say life is a gamble, then fuck it, get the dice. I'm addicted to stacking, rapping, and flipping white.
33 for a key, that's a live morning. When I pull up, say what's up, like you Martin Lawrence. Work straight up in the morning, waking up yawning. My plug and my whip, both with a foreign. 33 for a key, that's a live morning. When I pull up, say what's up, like you Martin Lawrence. Work straight up in the morning, waking up yawning. My plug and my whip, both with a foreign. Cooking up the D like I'm for fiends.
Man, I'm riding through my city while a nigga blowing dry. I got bad bitches fucking with a nigga on the list. When I step up in the building, watch the people know my name. Tell them where the baby go and check the pickings. Riding through my city while a nigga blowing dry. I got bad bitches fucking with a nigga on the list. When I step up in the building, watch the people know my name. Tell them where the baby go and check the pickings.
I'm smoking, I'm choking, this OG, so potent, I'm so high, I'm zoning, on cloud nine, I'm flowing, riding through the city, blowing gas, hoeing through the cuts to get the cash, bitches on my line just trying to splash, I only give them time when they splash, she like to rap forward, said I hop on this dick and start blowing, driving coast to coast like we all explorers, put that ass to sleep and leave her snoring, I be on my job just like employers, people say my name like I'm important, say they love my swag, no they adore it, I be moving like I'm on a cordless, that's all around. Can't nobody hold me down. Smelling like I smoked a pound. But baby, I'm loud and proud. You might catch me coolin' with my little bro, smoking spliffies. Always sticking to the mission, playing our position.
Riding through my city while a nigga blowing dry. I got bad bitches fucking with a nigga on the list. When I step up in the building, watch the people know my name. Tell them where the baby go and check the pickings. Riding through my city while a nigga blowing dry. I got bad bitches fucking with a nigga on the list. When I step up in the building, watch the people know my name. Tell them where the baby go and check the pickings.
Ride through my city on dro. Keep it on the low for the popos. Bro got the gas on go. OG smoke or the diesel. We got that shit that you like. The Henny, we put it on ice. We fucking your spot up tonight. So somebody pass me the light. We about to get it lit. Flu season on the shit. Just told me do it big. Now I'm flying through a zip. I be trying to get the chips. Sprinkle waxing in the disc. Representing for the click. Uptown, don't quit. Work hard, get rich.
Learning the game from my brother, I swear this shit running the family. Riley been told me to keep it real, I'ma prepare for the landing. This life that we live in is crazy, I pray it don't fuck up the handling. My girl know my destiny bright, gotta make these haters understand me.
I sit and while a nigga blowing dry. I got bad bitches fucking with a nigga on the list. When I step up in the building, watch the people know my name. You can tell them where the baby go and check the picket line. Riding through my city while a nigga blowing dry. I got bad bitches fucking with a nigga on the list. When I step up in the building, watch the people know my name. Tell them where the baby go and check the picket line. My city while a nigga blowing true. Fucking with a nigga on the low. Building, watch the people know my name.
Man, we back in the building, man. Oh, I had to step away from the live, man, because I had to holler at the promoter, man, signing contract, man. It's going down, man. Bam640 hosting Fast 80s for the first time with Diane McDougal, my man Scooby, K. Michelle, along with Belladonna. Storm was just here. That's going down the 9th, man, of July, man. We going to set that joint off. And then we got a lot of things going on. Don't forget about July 5th to the 8th. DJ Andre Michael will be in the building, man, holding me down. I'll be performing live, Forever Legendary, live from South Beach, man. We got a whole... It started on Thursday and it's gonna end on Monday. So if y'all did a whole
That's
week,
a hell of a party.
we
A whole lot of
in,
drunk
man.
shit
Man,
happening.
hey, look, man, we got the yacht party. We got the Rep Your City party.
What's the yacht party? Talk about it. Don't just say it.
No, it's the yacht party, like it's on the yacht.
Oh, yacht.
DJ Super Dan gonna hold it down on the yacht party. We gonna be on the yacht party. We got the all white hosted by Montana. I'm hosting the
I'm letting you
twerking
stretch
clapping
myself. Fuck
contest.
somebody. I'm gonna let this shit hang.
Hey, listen, I'm hosting.
They want the fat though, baby.
I'm hosting the twerking clap day party, pool party.
Can I just twerk my boobs?
So can I ask you a question? So I mean, so what are you looking for with the twerk? The twerk, you know, are you looking for the arch in it, or are you looking for the, you know, bum 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 bum? I mean,
as long as you can make them Jones clap.
You looking for the clappers?
Yeah.
Cause it's a difference.
Clappers,
You know that,
man,
right?
They gonna have
You
the
know
reaction
it's a
clappers.
difference.
You know, Reaction got their own movement with the clappers. And you know, AJA, every bounce beat, they got their own movement. The squad up.
Yeah, they do.
You know what I'm saying? But just make sure y'all ladies, y'all wash y'all shit before y'all clap.
Oh.
We hey, look, we smell.
You say that and it don't even matter.
And it
sometimes-
don't matter.
and
We
sometimes
smell
it-
checking.
Whole time,
We smell
you know what?
checking.
You're not finna do this on the ladies all the time. Sometimes it be some funky fat
it do.
niggas in that joint
It do,
too.
but they
And they
just
titties, they need
fucking 2-3 girls
Hold
that
up,
came
time
to the
out. You're not
club.
finna do this all the time. You always come for the ladies. I'm about to pause quick for that. It's some dudes that need to lift their titties up and wash up under there too. You not finna
They
do
got
that
them
to the
man
ladies.
boobs.
Don't do that to us. You're
Right,
not
but
gonna always
look,
come
man,
for us.
another thing that's going on along, man, my man Ruck got us something spectacular going on. Like, y'all better get these party bus tickets, man. I'm trying to tell you. You can ride the party bus or you can drive down there. I'm staying
From
the night down
DC
there.
to Miami?
No, this is
This
no,
something
this
else.
something
Oh,
else.
okay,
We on May
switched
5th
it
right
up.
now. May 5th is going down West Virginia Glow Stadium, hosted by Bam640 and Black Jesus, mature clientele, junkyard. It's going down. The party bus will be hosted by Lisa the World and Ernest L from the Go-Go Report. I'm hosting the night party on there, so it's going to be a whole...
Ernest L gonna be on the bus?
Yeah.
Oh, then I need to get on the bus.
Then it's going to be a whole weekend.
Shout out to
everything.
Ernest
Yeah,
L.
man.
Hey.
Shout out to my man Ernest L. That's going down. And also, man, we got the Gas the Greatness where you can smoke in the club to kick off my birthday, John, man. King Suge, Shaw Guabo, Bills, FGM will be in the building. All the buildings.
FGM, baby, yeah.
Andre Michael going to be on the ones and twos. Hillary Vegas hosting, of course. You can smoke in the club Tuesday night. You can. You don't even gotta hide your weed. You ain't gotta hide.
Where is that again?
At the Manor, right there on Connecticut Avenue.
Make sure you
So
tip the
if
bartender too.
FGM is in the building,
They in the building.
They
Bills,
gonna have
they all
a whole
on my
bunch
shows.
of women in the building, and
Bills,
that thing, they
Bills,
gonna turn that
Bills
shit
Guapo on every show I
Guapo,
do.
yes.
He on every show I do. He just did a day party with me.
Yes.
That's my man.
That shit is lit.
Me and him got a new joint. Me and him got 2 songs on the Forever Legendary joint. This first joint called Forever.
I'm trying to get on something, Bam. Send me that joint tonight.
Hey, hold on,
I'm gonna finish that joint tomorrow morning.
I told you, was
Trying to
hosting.
get
Can you
on
write me
something.
some hooks? I want to.
Yeah, so everything.
I can write.
This joint gonna be going down. I got Mia Scott on the joint. So I got Mia Scott on the joint. Killer Cow on the joint. You already got it in the street joint with Killer Cow. Me and Killer Cow.
I ain't built like that. I'm just gonna be in the background.
So
But you gotta go. You gotta
Matter of
get
fact, the day of the all white party, man, I'm shooting my Gucci bag video live in my hotel room, and we shooting a live Gucci bag video live from in the show. So it's definitely going down that weekend. We got a lot of stuff going on. We gonna do the Loud Fest 2018 back at the Manor in August. Man.
And my calendar
For my
is
birthday,
so
19th?
booked.
Yeah,
like,
we
I
definitely
swear,
booked.
like every
I'ma definitely
day.
keep my
Do you
working.
remember the first video, or I don't know if it was the first
was
video?
it like that while you
Yeah,
was in?
do you remember
Yeah,
that?
I remember that. Man, it's a whole lot of support, and we just keep. I mean, we pushing that. But Miami gonna be crazy. I love to see anybody that want to come on Miami. Please, man.
Let's talk about it, because a lot of people be like, "Why do I need to go to Miami?"
She can
and
tell
see
you
the-"
about Miami.
Okay, hold on.
I'm gonna let her tell you. I'm gonna let you answer. I'm gonna let her
Why
answer.
do I need to go to Miami to see the same people that I would see in DC?
It's not the same.
It's
Now,
not
hold
the
on.
same
That's
people,
what
though.
I'm like asking. I keep hearing this. Why do I need to go to Miami to see the same people turn up with the same people that I'm going to see in D.C., Maryland, Virginia?
It's not.
Backyard,
It's not.
Because I'm from
See, one
Virginia,
thing-
and backyard don't play like they play in the city.
Right. So when
even
you go
coming
to
across
another
state
city,
lines-
whether it's in the DMV or if you're going out to another state, for instance, like I've gone to every DMV takeover for like the last 6 years. When I tell you like backyard, like all of them that have gone down there, the crank be so much. It's different.
It's different.
Like, cause you showing, like, you putting on for your city. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people, like, even in the DMV, like, I put on go-go. Like, I work in Glen Burnie, so it's Anne Arundel County. So when niggas get in my car, we going to lunch. Go-go pop on. They like, what's this? Like, why you listen to this shit? You know what I'm saying? So I'm always putting on. So we go down there, it's just like, you introducing them to some new shit, and it clicks. Like, they hearing it, and it makes, like, the bands want to go that much harder to hear the band, like the crowd go crazy. Like when Backyard went to Africa, like
you heard a whole different
dog, it was like a whole.
It was really beating their feet.
You know what I'm saying? It
Really
was a
beating
whole
their
different. Like they cranking like they
Man,
normally
the
crank,
Congo,
but to see the crowd, like these niggas don't even barely speak English, and they just
They was
going in. I'm on live, like good God Almighty, like.
Listen,
Wish
and
I was
another thing is about the whole. I be in Web Willie's, I be in Big
I be
City.
everywhere,
We go
drunk as
everywhere.
hell.
And I
We
talk
ride
to people in
scooters, cuz.
Miami, and they said they could say what they want to from Philly, Atlanta, Alabama, all of them. The DC takeover is like the biggest. Like they can't even take off.
But you got so many other people coming from other states just to come for the DMV takeover.
He said y'all spend so much money. Cause we go in the liquor store, we buying every bottle you got.
Everybody.
So you feel
Can't
like
take
it's
it with
good
us.
for the culture?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, you putting the
Hell
city
yeah.
on the map. You know what I'm saying?
And when I was
It's
in
just-
Miami, I was at the G5 the first time. I've been at Senior Frogs, and just be on Wet Willie's in the corner, and our whole city taking over, dog. We was on this Wet Willie's one time. We on the Wet Willie's on the corner, me and Bo chilling. Man, Floyd Mayweather put up. I'm like, dog, this big. Floyd Mayweather pull up, dog. Team Money Mayweather on the bikes, like damn, just to see what DC got to offer. Then you have people like Gunplay come through. Of course, Raw's close to DC because Wale, he be having his artists come through, and it just be a party. Dro came through the joint. Zoe Dollars, when he had that blow a check, when that joint was hot, man, we set the whole joint off. You know what I'm saying? We set the whole joint off, and it's a big thing because they love our music. They like, dang. They love to hear. People be like,
they
oh,
love our city,
yeah.
yo. Like,
People say, nah. People say, oh, that's a cover. Or y'all still our music. But when we come down there and we hit their music and crank that shit, they be like, oh shit, what? They love that shit.
They love that shit.
Love that shit. And I ain't gonna lie.
Are they accepting to it enough to get on the stage with the people?
Yeah,
that
they
perform?
do.
Yeah.
They do.
They do.
Especially Gang, because Gang always in Miami, and all them Ross and all them, they know him from being on Wire. They fuck with him on the grad. So when he touched the plane, nigga, I'm touched down.
I've been watching The Wire season 3, by the way.
Yeah, when he hit that, so Miami is a good thing, and it's just like a good vacation, just to get away. I love Miami, man. Just to
like
get
my
away
second
and all
home.
that. See, I ain't ready for that Dominican Republic. See,
You
when I
gotta
do
play
that though, no disrespect. That's a good thing. R.E., Scooby, and Backyard for going down to Dominican Republic. But when I go down there, I like that y'all.
So let's talk about it. Why do you think that it's been a difference from? Because at first it was the Miami takeover, and now they're going different places.
these people want to do a different scenery because they done did everything.
They've been doing Miami for like.
You said you've been for 5 years.
5 years straight.
Yeah, but they've been doing it.
They've been doing it for so long.
Wally K do that joint anyway. Like In the House with Howie, he'll be on the show next week. He'll tell you about that. He been doing that joint for so many years. He just take his whole broadcasting system down there and pull up and do an interview. But the whole scenery, Miami, to reach another fan base that don't even know you, that when they hear you for the first time, they want to follow you. Or I go down in there. I go down there with 500 CDs all the time. You know what I'm saying? So it's a good thing. Like, they love the different... Like, the strippers jump, when we was at the G5, that's the strip club we played at. When Reaction started playing, this before TCB even got on. When Reaction started playing, dog, them strippers got bucked. I was like, that shit wasn't even... I know that shit wasn't even their contract and shit. They didn't know how to handle the sound because it was so cranky. And then we had Mystical on that jump. And he is shaking fast. They already fans of him. Fast. Yeah.
Watch
and then TCB killing Joan with the make that ass clap in.
Hey.
It was just a good. It's always a good look in Miami. Don't let nobody tell you. It's people that's in Miami that go to that joint. That's how the promoters make their money because they sell the pads and see it. 6 parties for $150. That's nothing.
Right.
That's like $15 a show.
Right.
So when you get down there and it's like, man, it's love. I can't wait to get down there. I can't wait to go back down there. And for a DMV artist like me, that's local to go to these different cities like Atlanta and do a radio. Every city I touch and I get a radio station, and it feels good. And it feels good. People can say what they want to, all this and that. I love that shit when I touch down. That's why I never close myself in this lane. I could host, act, motherfucking.
You an actor too?
Yeah, I'm about to start acting. I'm getting with G on the transition series. Y'all about to see that.
Oh yeah.
But I ain't been putting that out there.
This Bam640, and I'm a SAG actor.
Right. Give me a scene from Young and the Restless. Give me a scene right there.
So okay, so now you went from
and you know they put Weezy in there. You know they put Weezy.
Man playing baseball.
And Weezy ain't never acted himself.
I'm trying to tell you going to the
Weezy ain't never act. And G said put him in there.
But you know what? Let me say
something.
something. I feel like when you getting on the stage, that's an act in itself. Because you could be going through whatever you're going through in your personal life or whatever. But when you in front of that stage and them people looking at you,
my advantage.
It's an act.
But my advantage is when I perform is people don't understand it's DJ Andre Michael. Like people give him his music, but he don't know them. Like when I'm on the stage with him, I could be rapping a Joan. I could be letting Shawnee's the code, and I could say DJ Andre Michael, oh, we going to Gucci Bag 1. And he could play that shit in that stamp. It's like it's a stage act. But he know my music and he know the effects and he know my ad-libs so much.
But I think
that's why.
Us being on here right now, it's an act.
It's not an act because it's freestyle. Ain't none of us had no meaning or anything.
For me, it's
not an act because you're natural. You'll know what you're doing on the radio. She's been on the radio. Bonnie's been on the radio. DJ Andre Mike's been on the radio.
I'm a character.
We could come up and not even have a subject like, even if we don't have no guests, we gonna talk about something that's gonna make people listen. They gonna be like, damn. Them motherfuckers did that shit like it wasn't nothing. We don't have to. There's 1,000 things going on in the city. Haters alone could give you a goddamn 3-hour show.
Well, let's talk about them. Let me stop.
Me and Bam ain't got that much time.
Yeah, but I'm just saying though. But everybody moving. That's just like Bonnie. Me and Bonnie been not messing with each other like over years. Niggas.
That's why I was like, oh.
No, like niggas, but
like,
listen. But we still cool. And niggas that be trying hard at her gotta say my name on. That's not gonna get you the ass. Don't say my name, because they ain't going to do nothing but take off. You don't know how she feeling at me about that moment. You know what I'm saying?
But that's how guys do.
Like me, dog.
You want to use Bam name? Okay. I'm just going to get the free meal, get the free head, and you're going to take your ass on somewhere, and that's how it's going to go down. It is.
And then another thing about me, I never lost touch. Like I've been so close with her.
You read my shirt, right?
That's only because that's only because that's how you feel about him.
We still cool beans.
But I'm just saying that's how you feel about him. That's why it's only a free meal or whatever.
But we can take this conversation to next Friday. It's time to roll.
Hey, but I'm trying to play this Barbie thing though by Nicki Minaj, man.
Okay, we got 10 minutes. Hold on, look, Cardi B.
I heard she was pregnant.
Man, first of all, man, shout out Cardi B. The album is great.
Dope.
And listen, hold on that. We gonna play it before, but hold on, we gotta give Cardi B credit. The album is dope. It's super dope.
Make sure you tune in each and every Friday right here on Boxwave.com. My name is DJ Andre Michael. This is the Different Mind Show.
I'll get right by your shout out.
That's what we think.
I know you got to do it. All right, we're going to get into it next week. We got to bring you back next week. All right, give me a shout out, Bon. Got to shout out my baby Jada for, by the way, her daughter, that's my baby right there. She always give me that.
Dominic, Woodbridge, and the firm, and my girls. I'm out.
Shout out to my son. Mommy's on her way home.
Shout out to the donkey got on this show.
I'm not waiting on the show.
You went to baby?
We're going to be like, where happened to Bam? Bam. About Hillary.
Shout out everybody didn't tune in. Shout out everybody did tune in. Shout out Verizon. Shout out my baby. Shout out my family. Shout out everybody right here.
We got to do it real quick. I want to start the Gloves, baby.
Yeah.
Shout out Miss Spencer, E103, Kenny Mac, and y'all know I'm just mad because I didn't know because he did not announce it. I don't think it's
Crystal Mac in the
Hey,
building.
look, man. Now, everybody, man, 420 next week. We're going to be Crystal Mac back, Bonnie back, Howie in the building, man.
Shout out to Ron. Tune in 7 o'clock tomorrow on Foxwaves.com. See you.